Good evening and happy Friday, everyone. Most of the overnight snow melted thanks to temperatures above the freezing mark today.
But with temps dropping below that mark now, the wet roads and sidewalks could be dicey, so take it easy.
If you have travel plans, let's go to Summer Schnellbach with a look at tonight's weather. Summer?
Thanks, Mike and Stacy. We picked up right around an inch of snow in South Fargo. Sent Hutch outside last night and he measured 1 inch in the Valley News Live parking lot, but it really melted away quickly through this afternoon. But now temperatures are below freezing in nearly all of our locations. Jamestown sitting right at 32 degrees, 29 here in Fargo, 27 in Grand Forks, Devil's Lake, 28 in Fergus Falls and Bemidji. So any areas that are wet could quickly refreeze. Heading into this weekend, we have more big changes coming. I expect more snow and not as quick of melting opportunities. A winter storm watch goes into effect at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening and will continue through 6 o'clock Sunday evening. So we have first alert weather days for both Saturday evening and through Sunday. Now, here's what you need to know. Most of the day Saturday is going to be fairly quiet, but heading into Saturday evening, that's when we're going to start to see the snow develop from the south, lifting up to the north, and wind picks up overnight as well. We're going to see some accumulating snow, especially across the north where some heavy snow is expected to continue. I'll have your snowfall amounts and your hour-by-hour forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Snowblower's ready. I think I just need some gasoline.
Yes.
I better get going.
Yeah.
Thanks.
A child is at home recovering tonight after they were hit by a car in West Fargo. That happened at the intersection of 26th Avenue East and Veterans Boulevard just after 6:30 this morning. West Fargo police say the child was taken to the hospital but has since been released. Today's incident marks one of many young children being hit throughout the metro this year, and police tell Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley drivers need to slow down and pay attention before it's too late.
It's a call no first responder wants to hear over the radio.
Injury accident at Veterans and 26th Avenue East for a juvenile that was hit by a vehicle.
But one West Fargo police have had to investigate twice already, just within the last 2 months.
And it's unfortunate every time it happens.
And as our mornings in the valley are now darker, icier, and snowier, police are encouraging parents to dress your kids in both bright and reflective clothes and backpacks, and to talk to them about how to stay safe on their walks to and from school.
One of the best things that parents can do is just educate their children on, hey, making sure you're looking both ways, make sure they're using the crosswalk and they're only walking across when it says to walk across, and even then, make sure you're walking defensively, you're looking for other cars.
Sergeant Belke says while incidents like this can happen anywhere, Veterans Boulevard is home to several schools and young families, as well as a large amount of traffic, which creates safety issues.
What they're doing is they're not using the crosswalks and they're just going across the road whenever. The thing they have to remember is that not all the time drivers are paying attention looking for kids.
He says the call to action to drivers is easy.
Allow yourself more time.
Urging more caution and patience, especially when around schools or in neighborhoods, both before and after school.
When you see a vehicle stopped in the crosswalk, don't keep going. Make sure you stop with that vehicle because there could be kids or pedestrians in front of that vehicle that don't see that you're still coming.
And as always, Belke says, just put the phone down. In West Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Sergeant Belke says he encourages parents to walk with their students and make sure they're making smart decisions.
People in the valley have reason to wonder and worry now that Minnesota has a confirmed case of Omicron variant. Local health experts say it's probably already here, but it's finding it that's difficult. Both state departments of health are sequencing COVID-19 tests, but the process is randomized and it takes time. Essentia Health Dr. Bill Hygard says that new variants that are something that we need to get used to.
I don't know the whole Greek alphabet, Beck, but you are going to be using all of them.
He also says the coming weeks will be crucial for discovering how the Omicron variant stacks up against its predecessors.
2 people are under arrest following a drug bust at the Spirit Lake Casino in Devil's Lake. The Benson County Sheriff's Department arrested 44-year-old Michael Garner and 41-year-old Joanne Teagan on drug charges. Authorities say the 2 had meth, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, a scale, and cash on them. Deputies also say the 2 intended to sell their drugs.
An internal investigation is underway against staff members at Cass County Human Services. Sources tell Valley News Live this investigation involves Family Services Manager Linda Dorf and Child Protective Services Unit Supervisor Rick Van Camp and at least 1 other supervisor. Sources say the staff members were escorted from the building by management on Thursday, and an email was sent to staff stating that they were out until further notice. Administrator Robert Wilson confirmed that a grievance was filed and is being investigated. Dorff and Van Camp have been investigated before for allegations of fostering a hostile work environment.
One man is under arrest for pending murder charges in connection to an overdose death. The Pennington County Sheriff says they were called to a home in St. Hilaire, Minnesota for an overdose death late last night. Authorities say they found a 20-year-old woman dead at the home. Deputies served a search warrant and arrested 23-year-old James Morin for third-degree murder. Formal charges are expected on Monday. Police are still investigating a crash that shut down parts of Main Avenue in Moorhead this morning. That happened around 4:30 in front of Chumley's. As you can see, the car has serious front end damage. It's missing a tire. Police haven't identified the driver of that vehicle. If you have any information, contact Moorhead Police.
The owner of the former Bismarck-based photography company Glosser Images is apologizing. Jack Glosser posted a statement on social media meant for the hundreds of people impacted. He also wanted to give an update on how he's trying to make the situation right. Glosser says he was ill-prepared for the instability facing Glosser Images when the pandemic hit, and he couldn't pull the company out of the red. He says he's met with North Dakota's Attorney General office and is cooperating with their investigation of complaints from clients in several states. Glosser Images closed in October after receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars in federal loans during 2020 and 2021 through the Paycheck Protection Program.
A longtime chief for the Moorhead Police Department passed away on Saturday. Chief Les Chirac started his career in the Marine Corps, then became a police officer in California in 1966. He began his service with the Moorhead Police Department in 1975 as the assistant police chief and graduated from the FBI Academy. He then became the chief of police in 1979. In lieu of flowers, the family is asking the community to express appreciation for local law enforcement.
Christmas break is a fun time for kids and families, but it can also be an uncertain time for some who rely on school lunches. In Fargo, the school district is partnering with Hornbachers to collect food donations for holiday meal baskets for students and families in need. The baskets provide a holiday meal and additional food staples to be used during the winter break.
A large protein, turkey, ham, or chicken.
Okay.
5 pounds of potatoes,
Wow.
a couple cans of corn, dinner rolls, a pie, whipped topping, and then some additional supplements, a loaf of bread, peanut butter and jelly, some macaroni and cheese, and things like that to help throughout the extended break.
School district social workers choose the families to receive the baskets, and here's how you can help in this cause. Just call Hornbachers Express on South University. Let them know that you'd like to purchase a holiday meal basket. For $50, they'll do the shopping for you and then deliver the basket. Last year, more than 200 baskets were delivered.